Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day yesterday to the... And I want to thank everyone, Ms. Jamada, and all of those who have not only worked hard to make sure today could be a day of celebration and you managed to get the weather to cooperate as well, but that for many years now, this has been a sacred and important community gathering moment. I grew up in an immigrant family, and for me, history always felt kind of far away because the history of my family was moving around all different parts of different countries, fleeing oppression and civil war, and finally making their way to the United States. And in Boston, for the first time in my life, I felt a sense of home and belonging. And I think it's the ethos of this city where our history for centuries has been tied to making sure that everyone belongs, that we are going to do whatever it takes to stand up. And I'm so grateful that more and more these days we are starting to tell that story right, to actually include those who made it possible for us to be where we are today. On Friday, we opened a pretty large exhibit on the city's archaeological findings when it came to Faneuil Hall and the enslaved Bostonians who were part of building this city's economy, whose stories have not been told for hundreds of years. The exhibit that we have over 2 years prepared for, and with feedback from several hundred Boston residents, is meant to highlight, for once, not the portraits of the people who profited off the backs of others, but the stories and lives of people whose incomparable courage, resilience, and faith in the future actually built this city. And it made it possible for immigrants like my family. Asian Americans are here in this country because of the fights of Black Americans, generation after generation, ensuring that freedom would apply to all. This country is tied to what we honor today. The fact that you could sign a piece of paper and change a law, but it still takes 2 years of bloodshed, of hard work, of sacrifice, of toil and resistance and resilience to make it actually real and felt in people's lives everywhere. And that's a lesson that I think all of us, I'm so proud to serve alongside these amazing leaders and all of our colleagues to ensure that we not only do that work of changing the laws where we need to, but in fact flip it around, that it starts with the impacting community that actually changes and leads what we need to do when it comes to policies, procedures, funding, investments, and budgets. And so I ask most of all you to hold us accountable in that. I am so honored and grateful to be in this community where the roots of history run deep, and those roots continue to point us to where we need to go in the future. Thank you so much, and happy Juneteenth.
I'm going to share my time with Bill Hayden because he wasn't acknowledged earlier. So, Lady Tyler, I'm very proud to be here. I know pretty much most of you here. I grew up in this neighborhood, and I just want to first of all start off by thanking Ben for establishing this amazing initiative. When I was very young, I learned about this parade because it went past my window.
See, Jamada is so beloved, only she could do that.
Ending shade. A loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've learned that quiet
don't stop. No stopping. No stopping for pictures. Keep it moving. No stopping for pictures. Let the cameraman do what they do. And you walk. Jesus, man, you call it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yeah. Takbir! Allahu Akbar! The Muslim brothers in the house, Nation of Islam, standing for what is true. Captain Drexel Parish! Good. Finally.